hate don't let me down, you know?
We got together, we were a side project of lots of different bands. And so I said, you should start a side project, and you from this band and another guy from another band. Well, it'll be like cooking, throwing everything in a big skillet and making up something. I want to be a radical Jesus freak, and I don't want to do things just because somebody else says I can't do them. One thing that I think that the church has not done a great job of is relating to young people and being bold enough to talk about what they're going through. If I was having real problems and I needed somebody to talk to about something important and real to me, the church was not the place to do it, because nobody's going to talk about the stuff. Fighting with family members, or talk about bad relationships, a friend that's just negative, that you need to get away from this person because they're a negative influence on you, and hating yourself, hating the way that you look. These are things I think the church should be talking about.
You come to me with scars on your wrist. You tell me this will be.
Is it too heavy of a subject matter for the Christian market? Because it's about a young girl that doesn't want to live anymore, and she's coming to me in the song. It's a duet that we sing together, and so she comes to me in the song and says, I just want to say goodbye, my life is over. And I'm saying back to her, if you give me a chance, it'll be the last night you ever spend alone. You're worth something. And of course in the song it's meant to be God talking to a person. And I really felt that was a little heavy for the Christian market, but I mean, it's got thousands and thousands of responses, letters, MySpace comments. I've talked to people face to face. This song changed my life. Thanks so much for talking about it. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're a bridge to non-Christians. They see us, they go, oh, so Christians can play rock music and have fun and be nice and friendly and loving and all that. I think we're also a bridge for Christians to say, well, maybe that is okay to hang out, you know, with those people, to be an influence. Fight against that. Give me a holla. Good. Why act like you're living for Jesus if you're not, you know? God is so real and so powerful that He actually is the best thing going. People
are starting to see love as acceptance. So therefore, you know, this is your belief and I accept you for that. It's very relative. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He's the only way to the Father. The only way to salvation is through Christ. So if you are a follower of Christ, you have to believe that. And if you don't, then you're not really a Christian. You know, you can't believe in all these ways to God. If you're a Christian, there is one way, that's it.
My mom got deathly ill with cancer when I was in 6th grade. And it was, you know, late November. I was old enough to understand, but it was very difficult, the idea that we weren't going to have Christmas on Christmas Day because my mom was in the hospital, you know, and not opening any presents, not celebrating the day. My dad was up there, I was staying with my grandparents. And, you know, I think that really kind of taught me at a very young age what life was about. And all of a sudden Christmas, and all of a sudden Christmas doesn't really matter. You just want your mom to be okay, you know. She say, if I do die from cancer, you can't be mad at God. And I always locked it back in my memory. God has a plan. He does whatever He wants to do, and He's great no matter what. I think if I could encourage, especially young people in anything, it would be not to wait until you're an old person to make a difference for Christ. I know I talk to a lot of young people that feel like one day down the road, either in college or after I have kids, I'll get things sorted out and I'll be a good Christian man or a good Christian woman, something like that. And I know I talk to a lot of young people that say, I don't have anything to live for, nothing's real, I don't want to fake it, I'm tired of all this. And that is when Jesus became a friend to me. He became my best friend, and He would never leave me, He would never forsake me, and whenever I needed to talk, He was always there for me and gave me hope. It was the only thing that gave me hope at all during this time. And it was at that point in my life when I realized that I didn't so much need a hero anymore as much as I needed to be a hero, and to show people who Christ is, to show them no matter what you're going through that there is hope. Stop waiting around for someone else to change the world. God's calling you to make a difference right now, in your generation, at your school, at your work. You are not too young. and you are not too stupid. If you think you're stupid and young, then you are the perfect candidate for Jesus to use you to change someone's life. So stop wasting your time. Make a difference now, baby.